Today I will talk about the Anthroposophic Homecare and just introduce what is it about, and then how is we're going to a few courses that we are going to introduce here. So before that, about the Anthroposophic Homecare, I would like to share what is about Anthroposophy. Okay. Anthroposophy actually is a spiritual science founded by Rudolf Steiner, which uses the scientific method to study the relationship between human intelligence, human beings, and all things in the universe. The study of Anthroposophy is a way of exploring the intellectual path to the spiritual realm, through which one can clearly understand oneself and one's human spiritual existence, the physical world, and the phenomenon of the universe. Actually, he's trying to use the scientific way to prove there's a spiritual world. Actually, if the spiritual world is just as something that we can't see by our physical senses, just and about this Anthroposophic medical is by this lady called Ida Whitman. Ida Whitman founded this, is a co-founder of the Anthroposophical medicine with the Rudolf Steiner. If you know about the Rudolf Steiner, he is the Anthroposophy, but is a philosopher, but he is not a doctor. But Ida Whitman is a doctor, but she learns the Anthroposophy from Rudolf Steiner, and then she come out with something called Anthroposophical medicine. So in 1921, she founded the first Anthroposophical medical clinics in Allenstown, known until 2014 as the Ida Whitman Clinic. So she used the Anthroposophical medicines in her clinic. So she also, besides that, she has also developed a special form of massage therapy, which called the rhythmical massage, or in other words, is the eye rainbow massage, and other self-calm therapeutic treatments. So all this, she developed all this is to support the healing, supports the life. So another person I would like to introduce is Rolf Heiner, who is a teacher as well. So he's a founder and director of the Academy of Anthroposophic Nursing at the Feudal Clinic. Okay, in Germany, clinics means hospital. So the Feudal clinics, the setting is like a hospital that have a lot of things like women's and child's department as well. So it's kind of quite full setup as like a hospital. So he's a president of the International Council of Anthroposophic Nursing Associations and coordinator of the International Forum for Anthroposophic Nursing in the medical sections, and also author of several books on anthroposophic nursing and organizational management, and also a facilitator for the IPMT for the nursing course, and also is the facilitator of the Anthroposophic Homecare Malaysia. He's a nurse, but he's a very gentle and calm, warm nurse. And before that, I would like to introduce some things about the concept of health in the Anthroposophy. The concept is our body have an innate ability to heal, to overcome most imbalance and common illness. Actually, our body can heal by ourselves, but we just need to have a few methods to support it. So taking care of the whole person through a proper nutrition, warm, rest, and sensory care is the most critical way to address any illness. So in the Anthroposophic medical, most of the methods, I would say that all of the methods, we want to support the life. So we can use through the nutrition, warmth, and rest, and sensory care. So the method is very gentle and very holistic. So early use of these care measures can enhance patient's ability to heal himself, increase antibodies and white blood cells to reduce the likelihood of recurrence. Actually, what we do in the Anthroposophic medicines, actually we are supporting them to increase their immune system. So the principle of care remains key to supporting our deeper healing and must continue until health and balance are rebuilt. Because most of the time, we do something or do some changes to our life, then we will see some improvement, then we will stop. But what we want to say is that you have to continue until your body gains the health and balance. So the concept of health. So healing requires the courage to let go of the busyness of life and care of ourselves and our loved one. Because a lot of time we know that actually illness actually come from imbalance of our life and our self. So this healing, you need the courage to let go some things from your busy life, like the work or also of the busy things, but this need the courage. And also take care of ourselves. So overcoming the disease in this way can lead to better results for the development of personal and spiritual strength. This is what we want for the health. So the health concept actually is very simple: rest. Sleep is the best therapist actually. So never wake a patient to check temperature or fix medicines, because a lot of times when you are sick or maybe someone already quite sick, so they want to rest. Some people may experience hardly to get rest. For the Anthroposophy, we can help them to have a better rest through these methods that I'm going to introduce later. So and when it's very hardly when they get to rest already, so when you try to wake them up, so it's disturbing. It's disturbing to them. They wake up and then just take the temperature and take the medicines. It's after that actually it's very hard for them to have a rest or sleep back again, because this means that the healing is already disrupted. And also maintain a normal temperature of 37 Celsius or slightly higher. A temperature lower than normal indicates that the body is not able to produce enough temperature. Why the temperature is so important especially during illnesses? Because virus and bacteria grow faster when the body temperature is lower and are destroyed and are eliminated more quickly by the body's immune system when the body temperature rises. Actually, when the body temperature rises, is one of our response of the body immune system. Is try to get rid of balance your body. If you stop it very early or very fast, then this healing has been disrupted. Then maybe the bacteria will be kept inside your body. This is why we have a long-term problem with that. So for the fever or maybe a high temperature, we should take care of it properly. So what we need to do is careful support of the fever process, help to strengthen the immune system. We have to support the process, not to stop the process. For Anthroposophic medicine home care, there are a few here I would like to introduce. So this is a herbal compress that we can use. Normally, it's a very natural herbs. And also we have the hot compress and a foot bath, and also another called Arabo massage or the rhythmical massage, which also by the Ita women. This is a very gentle massage, which is very different from the normal massage that you know outside, like the traditional Chinese medicine. This is very different because it's very gentle, and it's like there's another method way called also etheric massage. Etheric means the life force. Is all the method here actually is to encourage the life force, so the balance, the body can get the healing by itself. So other than that, we use the substance like the ginger, copper, honey, and also the potato. All these are our substance to help in healing. And the medium you can use will be warm, cold, dry, wet. This one we will take into an encounter as well. And also the caregiver, the attitude of the caregiver. Are you taking care of them gently, patiently, or be full of care, or you just because of the person is sick, you just it's just a task to finish up. This attitude is different. So you come out with different quality. So during this Anthroposophy home care, we will have to learn the attitude, the gesture as well. So the way that you take care of the patients, is it by the nurture way or just to finish a task? And the calm, because when we support them calmly, they can feel it. If you get nervous, some things that actually the patients or the receiver can feel it as well. So the basic principle of the home care is, it is a passive method. Using the substance from plants or herbal extracts that are then absorbed into the skins for several hours to raise the temperatures effects in the body. That's why we apply a few substances which are from the plants or herbs, or for sometimes maybe animals. And also different herbs have different reactions and effects on the body. Most of the time, actually, we are use plant-based. And also it's a way to provide gentle rest and enhancing care. Do you still remember just now I have mentioned rest is very important. It's the best therapy prescription actually. And also the soul body can relax and release emotion stress while allowing the body to relax. So the main purpose of all what you have do to the receiver, we want to improve the self-healing power. We just stimulate them to have the healing by themselves. We are not, that's why we say it's a passive method. And also here I would like to introduce a few Anthroposophic Homecare course series. So the first will be the 10th one, Nurture with Your Heart by Dr. Joanne. She is a doctor, and also she will bring out to us, she will collaborate the how to use the home care method and to support the development of a child, especially, of course, we know most of the time will be the sickness time. So it's a child's health guide. So you have, beside that, we will understand the child's development from 0 to 21 years old, body, mind, and spirit develop. Because if you only know the home care and without understanding the background of a child's development, you can't get a full support, because we know that every different stages, like every 7 years, they have different patterns of the development. So when we understand it more, then we can have a better support for them. That's why in this year, we have a series of contents about the course. We will have the roots of healthy growth. How is it the healthy growth it can be, and also the child development and the social environment, how this affects to the child, and learning to walk, to talk, and to think. And health in education, nurturing and education as a preventive medicine, because during the service by Dr. Joanne, during the few years of practicing as a doctor, and she noticed that actually a lot of times the child's the child that time, the development is a lot of time actually is related to the sickness at this point of time. That's why she will bring it up, the education as a preventive medicine. And also issue often faced during school times like attention deficits and hyperactive disorder, freedom and responsibility, temperament, development of a child. And also recognizing the 4 temperaments of the child, 3, 4, and 4 bodies, because by knowing them through these 4 temperaments, and then you will know how to support them, because all the kids have different temperament. They may have 4 types of temperament, but some is domain, some is minor. So when you know them, know about it, then you can know how to support about it. And also, of course, at the same time, you will know your own temperament through it. And also common childhood illnesses and home care, like let's say fever, cold, and how you're going to support it with the home care method. So she will incorporate in this course, which is focusing on the child. Of course, the nutrition is also a very crucial support to the child development. Why we so enforce on our child development? Because child development is the cornerstone of the future health of the society and for the country as well. Besides that, there's another one that about the elderly care in our time. This will be conducted by my teacher as well, Rolf Heiner. This is a physical one. It's on 19 to 19 and 20 August at Federal Hotel. If you are interested in this, you can just scan this one to get more information, and also you can just contact either me or Renee. She will put our contact in the chat room. You can have a chat on it. Okay, so another one I will introduce is the certificate Anthroposophic Homecare. This is a 2 years course. It's with the 4 modules. Each module is about 5 to 6 days, and then it's a physical one. So module 1 is going to conduct soon, which is in June. In August 14 to 18 is at the Oriental Arts and Cultural Associations, OACA, Auckland Road. If you're interested, you can just pre-register yourself here, and also you can contact either me or Renee. Okay, thanks for listening, and also welcome to Follow Kongsi Academy.